Hello, hello, hello. Evening all. So, what are we looking at tonight? Not my grungy keyboard, but this, we have some Card Kingdom goodness. It's taken quite a while to come, but hopefully everything is there. Definitely some interesting cards I have ordered. And one of them's a biggie. So this was $88 in total. $83.58 plus shipping of $4.91. So and one of these cards in here is $20. So I don't tend to pay out for expensive cards that often, but this one's a good one. So let's have a look, see what we've got. We've got all my details on the other side. So, is there anything new? Yeah, we've got the card list. I'm surprised they didn't put in any tokens or whatever. They normally put tokens and stuff in, but hey ho. I still haven't gone through three of the packs from the last Card Kingdom thing. Yeah, so this was a big PayPal order. I think it was. I'm going to cross these off my list. So I've got big lists in front of me. But yeah, there's quite a few cards in here. They're normally pretty good with cards though. Card Kingdom, they're normally all there. Packing worms. There's my expensive card there. Decided I needed to get that. I needed to get an Expropriate because it looks so much fun. Okay, so I'm gonna get my pencil and mark these off. There we are, as I'm going. There we are. So we have. Let's put these in like this, shall we? It's probably the order. So we've got World Slayer, artifact for 5. When a crit creature deals combat damage to a player, destroy all permanents other than World Slayer. And it's 5 to equip. Quite expensive to equip, but a good card. And It looks like I picked up a couple of those. I can't remember this order because it was quite a while ago. We got Kefnet, the Mindful. Legendary creature. It's a standard border card, but it is a legendary. It's a 5/5 for 3 with it's flying and indestructible. Can't attack or block unless you have 7 or more cards in your hand. Pay 3 and a blue and draw a card. You may return a land you control to its owner's hand. So it's a nice little card there. There we go. Return to Corahelm. There we are. It has landfall. When a land enters the battlefield and you control, choose one. Tap or untap target creature or scry one. Now this, I ordered these before any of the new sets had really dropped, so this was before Zendikar. Rising, is it? No, but these are Battle for Zendikar cards. I think they were reprinted. Retreat to Hagra. I got quite a few of these. These are a landfall, and when land enters the battlefield, target creature gets +1/+0 and gains death touch till end of turn, or each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So a couple of those. And we also got Retreat to Valakut. It's landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield, target creature is +2/+0 till end of turn, and target creature can't block this turn. I'm starting to wonder whether I bought these for a standard deck, but maybe not. Stasis Snare. I can't see chat now. Stasis Snare. It has flash. You may cast the spell anytime you can cast an instant. When it enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. It just costs 3 as an enchantment, but again, another interesting card to play. Interesting as this one. So, Marath, Will of the Wild is a red, a green, and a white. It's a legendary creature, and it's 0/0. Enters the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. So, if you pay X, you can remove X 1/+1 counters from it, and put X 1/1 counters on the target creature, or it deals X damage to target creature or player, or put an XX green elemental creature token on the battlefield. So quite a universal legendary there. And I had this because it was foil and it looks gorgeous. Gyrus, Waker of Corpses. So it's a green, a red, a black, and X. So it enters with a number of +1/+1s on it equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. When it attacks, you may exile target creature card with lesser power than yours from your graveyard. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that card, and it's tapped and attacking, and exile it at the end of combat. Nice for pulling things out and blocking a biggie. Maybe something with trample that's coming after you. So we have Geth, Lord of the Vault. It has Intimidate. This creature can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and or creatures that share a colour with it. It's a 5/5 for 6. Pay X and a black and put a target artifact or creature card with CMC X from an opponent's graveyard onto the battlefield, under your control, tapped. Then that player puts the top X cards of the library into the graveyard. So that's pretty good, see? So towards the end of the game, this is an incredible way of milling somebody. So more of these. Retreat to Kazandu. Enchantment for 3. Landfall. When the land enters, put +1/+1 on a creature, or you gain 2 life. And we've got 4 of those. Another legendary. Edric, Spymaster of Trees. Is a 2/2 for 3. When a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may draw a card. And yes, I had to get this. After seeing it being played, I think it was on one of the big games recently. Tatty over, Benthic Druid. It's a 3/3 for 5. Wherever land enters battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Ah, here we are. Now I remember. Wrath of God. This is for my Jeskai deck. And we've got this one as well. This is a bit... Destroy all lands. It's not going to be the favourite card of anybody. Jawn. We have a Jawn. We have 2 Jawns now. But the Armageddon, if we didn't notice, is a foil. Rather nice foil. 2. We have Jawn. When it attacks, untap each non-permanent you control. Zergo Helm Smasher. It's a 7/2 for 5. It has haste. And it attacks each combat if able. It has indestructible as long as it's your turn. Whenever a creature dealt damage by Zergo Helm Smasher this turn dies, put a +1/+1 on Zergo. Yes. And yeah, I got these for a couple of my different decks. When it's a battlefield tapped. When it's a battlefield, return a land you control to its owner's hand, but it taps for green-blue. So, yeah, I got a couple of those. Oh, we get into the nice ones. Zer. We have Zer. The Enchanter. So it's a 1/4 for 4 with flying. Whenever it attacks, you may search your library for an enchantment card with a CMC 3 or less and put it on at the battlefield. If you do, shuffle your library. So it's a way of bringing lots of enchantments onto the battlefield. Expropriate. Only one of these, strangely enough. So this is an interesting one. So started with you. Each player votes for time or money. For each time vote, take an extra turn after this one. For each money vote, Choose a permanent owned by the voter and gain control of it. And then exile, expropriate. It's 9, so it's not an early game card. Retreat to Coral Helm. So, did we have this already? We did. Ah, this is a different set. This is from the Mystery Boost box. I think I had some which were a foil as well. Yeah, so we've had 2 of them. These are going in the next box there. Retreat to Emeria. So it's landfall. When the land enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 white core ally creature onto the battlefield. And creatures get +1/+1 till end of turn. That's quite nice. So there we are. 4 of those, strangely enough. Some nice cards here. So, Triskelion enters the battlefield with 3 +1/+1s. Remove a +1/+1. It deals 1 damage to a target creature or player. And that one's a foil, and that one's a foil. And that one is a foil too. Blighted Agent. So it's a 1/1 for 2 with Infect. Creature deals damage to creatures in the form of -1/-1 counters, and to players in the form of poison counters. So it's unblockable. There we are. Cannot be blocked. Very cool. So we got 4 of those. And we have another lot of Infect. This time it's only 1/1 for 1. These are Infect. These can be blocked. Glisten and Elf. 3 of those. And we have another Stasis Snare. But as you see, this is the alternate art. Or extended art. And we have 2 of those. Ethereum Sculpture. So, it's a 1/2 for 2. And artifact spells cost 1 less to play. Doven. So this is a lovely foil. Look at that. Rather nice. Don't you think? Very sparkly. So, Legendary Planeswalker starts off with 5 loyalty counter, and it costs 3 to cast, that's all. Artifact, instant, and sorcery spells the opponents cast cost 1 more to cast. And to -1 until the end of next turn. Or until your next turn, prevent all damage that will be dealt to and dealt by target permanent and opponent controls. There was a bit of a political card there. And there's one for each bomb. Oh, I didn't realise I had all of these. But yeah, the one is the foil. I thought 2 of these was foil. No, it just looks really cool. Okay. Walking Atlas. So it's 1/1 for 2. Tap it and you may put a land card from your hand to the battlefield. Very nice for any deck. And again, this is for my Jeskai deck. It's 1/3 for 2 with haste. Pay the blue-red. A copy target activated or triggered ability you control from artifact source. You may choose new targets for the copy. Very nice. And that's a foil. It didn't look like a foil. Very, very, very nice. Some more foils. There's the stasis cell. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. These gorgeous cards. So, enchantment aura for 5, enchant creature. Enchanted creature does an untap during its controller's untap step. Pay 3 in a blue and attach it to target creature. And there's another foil again. A Zergo Helm Smasher in foil. And this is different art to the other one. Because this is from the Speed versus Cunning deck. But let's look at the artwork in the back. Yes, I think I know which one is going on my deck. Stasis Cocoon. So, a 1 and a white. Enchanted artifacts activated abilities can't be played. If enchanted artifact is a creature, it cannot attack or block. Oh, is this your card? Well, these were excellent condition, but now they're probably just very good. What it leaves us with. Blighted Agent. Again, this is 1/1 for 2 with infect, unblockable, different artwork. And two cards left. One is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1/1 for 2 with infect, unblockable, different artwork. And two cards left. 2 cards left. One is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 is a white border. Can you guess what it is? 1 So this is dove in. This is a secret layer printing of this. Stained glass window. And to finish off, we have stasis. This is a bit of a cruel card. So, enchantment. For 2, players do not get an untapped phase. During your upkeep, pay 1 or destroy stasis. Well, that's one way to slow a game down. And do not get an untap phase. So, I'm going to look at these 2 Zergo cards. Obviously the Dovin looks different in this one to that one. And these are both foils, but very cool. And we have somebody in chat. Good evening. So what was the other card I wanted to look at? It was Zergo, wasn't it? So it was by John. There we are. So there's the other art for that one. Let's move the dolphins out of the way. What do you think? Well, that's a nice bunch of cards there that finally arrived. And I've got to work out which decks to put them in, what to change about the decks, and yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun time. A little searching for my next victim. Who am I going to play next? Yeah, I've had a good little run recently. The last couple of games I've played have been constructive. Very constructive. Because they've been commander, so they're constructive. So, don't forget to like, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up if you see the video. I just do this for the fun of it. And tomorrow we'll be having, hopefully, fingers crossed if the mail comes in the morning, we'll be having a box of Commando Legends. So, looking forward to them. And, yeah. Catch you tomorrow. As he says, looking for everything. Okay, catch you on the flip side.